Yo, yo, yo. What's up, chat? Okay, yeah, we are doing a Taiwan OST tier list. This is the only accurate Taiwan OST tier list. All the other ones are bad. Yeah, so let's get going. If walk isn't S, it isn't official. We'll see, we'll see. As far as what I'll be doing to rank these, I'm just gonna try to take as many things into consideration as possible, but I'm not gonna be comparing these songs to anything but the other songs in the tier list. So no matter what, there will be an S rank, and no matter what, there will be a Boonie rank. So officially, you're putting Bullspen in S? I mean, it's likely. You should rank the demo versions of the songs. No. So there are a couple songs missing. I didn't add the 2 cinematics. I'm not adding the cinematic tracks. It just doesn't really make sense. And then one song got left out, unfortunately, and that song is Walk in the Park Time Attack. Sorry. Besides that, though, every single song's in here. So, to begin, we will be starting with the main menu theme. Nobody's ever heard the main menu theme. The guitar's a little different. It'll work, though. All right, I already have my verdict. I barely have to listen to it. The guitar's a little bit different on this version. I think this is like the old console version, but I have my decision. This is gonna stay at A for now, but we'll probably go up to an S. The main menu theme, I'm gonna say it's an easy easy A. I'm blind. So main menu, we got S rank, A rank, but probably an S later throughout the tier list. Next is a song you guys probably don't know. This is in some of the trailers and the making of trailer for the game. We're gonna listen to it. I personally love this for YouTube videos, but we're still gonna listen to it. Kind of a really long build-up. Boonie. We got a Boonie BS. Seems like everybody split on this one. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna agree with chat here. I'm gonna say it's a A or a B. It goes hard, but it's not as memorable as some of these other tracks. So we're gonna put this, the making of / trailer. We're gonna leave it at B for now. We will be going back through this tier list. These are not final until the end. Up next, we have Rainbow Cliffs. I mean, I kind of know where I'm gonna put this one already. Overall, W song. Iconic A tier W. We've all heard this a million times. Let's be honest. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think this is, do I want to make this the first S tier? You know what? We'll put it in S for now. That could change. But for me personally, I think this song's iconic. It's such a vibe. Yeah, it's just a slow and steady banger. Somebody said it earlier. I think it's S. I think we need something in the S tier. We're gonna put it there. Might get knocked down though. All of these rankings could change. Next up, this one might be controversial. We have 2 Up. Oh, chat. Yeah, chat is so split on this one. We're seeing S. We're seeing C. B. Oh, no. I mean, there aren't a lot of layers to it, but it's simple and sweet, you know? I've made my decision. I'm going to put it in... Where do I want to put 2 Up? I feel like no matter where I put it, it's the wrong choice type of deal. We're going to put 2 Up. We're going to put it in A. We'll put it in A for now. A's kind of a banger. I'm putting it there. I know some people would put that lower, but you know what? I kind of like it. Next up, Walk in the Park. A lot of layers to the song. We got flute, we got guitar, we got didgeridoo. I mean, I think we all know where this is going. I mean, yeah. I mean, it really is an easy S for me. I'm moving Rainbow Cliffs down to A, 2 Up down to B, and we're putting Walk in the Park in S. We're making quick decisions, and that's what's been decided for now. It's the flute. Yeah, the flute hits different. I agree. I mean, yeah, it's a banger. We all knew this. Easy S tier. Next up, Shipwrecks. What is this instrument called? Is this a handpan? A lot of different percussion. This is C, B, C, B. Shipwreck should go in nothing tier. Absolute Shipwrecks hater. Oh, but then we got the guitar. See, this part I like a lot, dude. I like this part of the song a lot. See, there's so much of a nostalgia hit from this track, but that's it. So, we're gonna put it in C tier. Sorry, everybody. Ship is going in C. And I can't really say that 2UP is on the same level as Ship, so we're gonna move it up to A. All right, up next, the Boulder minigame in Walk in the Park. This might be a boonie. This might be an A. It's like a main menu remix. Yeah, Ty got that amen break in him. That's really split. We're seeing best song in the game. We're seeing C's. We're seeing S's. I'm gonna, you know what? As somebody who loves drums, who loves a good break, you see, there's not a lot of layers. It's super simple, but it gets the job done. And I think it does it well. We're gonna put the Boulder minigame in A tier. I'm gonna put it in A. It's hard to really hate it, even though it's kind of simple. It's pretty simple, but I can't hate it. We're putting it in A. There's two. Yeah, so, yeah. I was waiting for somebody to say it. The cast crest with the sunset is Crikey's Cove. I was in a hurry, and I named it wrong. So, yeah. The first cast crest is Crikey's Cove. Someone noticed. Oh, no. Okay, I'm starting to get a better feel of where these are going to go near the end. Next up, we have Bull's Pen. And I think everybody who watches regularly already knows where I'm going to put this. We have a split named after it. I mean, this is the most biased song for me in the entire tier list. Easily. Easily the most biased song. Boonie, A. Seeing a lot of A's, but also seeing a lot of mids. Seeing a lot of B and C. Wait. It's a banger. I'm putting it in S. I'm sorry, chat. I'm putting it in S. I know not everyone's gonna agree. This might be a bad take, but we're putting it in S. I personally love this song. I think it's amazing. The solos, you have like 2 solos going on at once, and they just match so well. Not a lot of layers in the song, but that doesn't matter. I think it's done really well. Putting it in S. That's my most biased take. Bull's Pen, S tier. Easily. Next up, Bridge on the River. Kind of a mellow beginning. A complete 180 from what we just listened to. A complete 180. We have 2 S's, 3 S's out of the gate. 4 S's. Yeah, I think chat might like this song. I mean, yeah, it's just really relaxing. It's soothing. And it fits the level really well. It's subtle, but really, really nice. Really soothing. Really relaxing. It fits the, like, dark, but, like, moody, lit level that you have to traverse. We're putting it in S. I mean, yeah. Chat picked up on it pretty quick. I think everyone agrees. Bridge. S tier. Another S. Dude, I'm kind of biased. Look at this. S-A-B. We're gonna need some C tiers, dude. Where are the bad songs at? All right, diving minigame. The diving minigame in Bridge. So it's like it's a remix of the Bridge. But yeah, it's kind of missing something. It's already over, too. It's definitely not a even on-par recreation of the Bridge theme. A lot of you might not agree with this, but I'm putting this in C. I'm putting this in C. I think there's just not enough for me to get excited about. Like Matt said, good point. You're only meant to hear it for 15 seconds. I don't think this song was meant to be great. Not saying it's bad, but we're putting it in C. Sorry, diving minigame. All right, next up, Snow. The most intense song. One of them. The drums kind of carrying right now. S tier, Booney tier. I want to like it, but it's gotten stale. All right, okay. So, Snow's a hard one for me because I think it's a banger, but it feels kind of empty, like at the same time. Like, the drums are really good, but then there's a lot of emptiness. There's a lot of emptiness, you know, besides those drums. And I think a lot of people might not like me for this one. I'm going to put it... You know what? I'm going to put it an A. I'm going to rate it a little bit higher than I think most people would expect. I'm going to put it an A. I think it fits the vibe, especially in a speedrun. So, kind of speedrun biased, just a little bit. I'm putting it an A. It's going A. Fight me. Next up, Outback Safari. Let's go, we made it above B. Big S. S. Those piano? The piano coming in the back? It's such a banger, dude. It really is. Dude, listen to this. What a banger. Okay, I think this is an easy S. I'm gonna say it. Outback, easy. Easy S tier. Next up, Crikey. Supposed to be scary because the mission is very scary. Mug S's in the chat. A tier, B, S. Seen some S's. And then that's about the whole track, I think. I'm gonna say it, dude. I think it fits the boss really well, but personally, I'm terrified of the boss, and I don't like it. It's going in C. I'm sorry. It's going in C. I'm so sorry. It is good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good song. I just don't like Crikey. Sorry, chat. You monster. Don't worry. The list isn't final. It could go up. Maybe. All right. Next up, we have Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. Let's get it. Oh my god! Well, chat just popped. I like this part of the track a lot. Kind of a fan. All right. I'm going to rate this a little bit lower than chat. Just a little bit. I'm going to put it in A. This honestly could go up to S. I'm putting it in A, and it could probably go up to S once we're done with the tier list. Also, I haven't been ordering these horizontally. I will do that at the very end. All right, next up, we have Stump. Let's get it. Another drum-heavy track. I'm gonna be honest. Having a hard time getting excited about this one. Booney tier. All right, it's going in Booney tier. Quite ironic, considering we meet Booney in this level. Sorry, chat. I'm not a fan. I think it's super boring. Not a whole lot going on. It just copies elements that are from the other songs and doesn't do them as well. It's going in Booney tier. All right, we're almost done with all of... I think this is the last level track, as in the last full level. Rex Marks. It's a Crash Bandicoot clone, I know, but it's good. Yeah, very Crash-esque, I will say. It definitely sounds like a song right out of Crash. You know, the use of the percussion barely gets this to a C tier. I'm gonna put it in C. It barely survives Booney tier. If the percussion wasn't good, I don't think I would put it in C. barely gets by Boonie tier. All right, next up, we're getting into some of the more obscure tracks, some of the ones you might not remember because they're for specific missions. Bull Racing. This is the Bull Time Attack. Oh, I don't like how it loops a lot there. Kind of repetitive. S tier, B tier, Boonie tier. It's too repetitive. It's going in Boonie tier. I just can't. It's like I'm hearing the same da, 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 like 20 times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Outback Time Attack. But you are the second Boonie tier. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Next up, this is called Bits and Pieces. This is one of the time attacks. I forgot which time attack, but I'll remember as we play it. This is the Sly Fight. That's for Sly. B, mid. How mid is this track? I'm gonna say it's the epitome of mid. I'll put it in B. It's dead B. Yeah, Sly Fight L. Not a big fan of the Sly Fight. It's a little abrasive and not in a good way. Next up, Fluffy's Fjord, the Fluffy boss fight. This is the Fluffy boss fight. What the fuck is this? Pretty good. I like the usage of that bell. I really like the bells. That, like these, whatever these are, I don't know what you call them, horns, synths, give me kind of RuneScape vibes in a weird way. Or like old Donkey Kong vibes. You'll see what I mean. Here. There's a lot of unique elements, and I think the uniqueness puts it up pretty high. It uses a lot of instruments, and it doesn't sound like the main theme. So let's put it in A. If I can find it, there it is. I'm gonna say easy A. I think it's an easy A. Next up, trying to haul through this now because, yeah, there's a lot of tracks. We're going through 27 tracks. So I'm picking up the pace a little bit. Next up, we have The Gauntlet, which I'm assuming is Cast Pass. A lot of you will not agree with what I think on this one. More mid though, A tier. I'm seeing A, I'm seeing B, I'm seeing S. I don't know, man. Okay, I think the guitarist repetitively strumming every note kind of gets repetitive. But there are some really good transitions in the song, which will prevent it from getting low tier. I'm gonna say it's mid. I think I'm giving Cast Pass a B. I think it's getting a B. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Without the repetitiveness, I think it would be up there though. Next up, Shadow the Bat, also known as Cast Crest. Crest should be S. But bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Okay, I have my verdict. So the normal version of this song, this version, I'm gonna say it's an A. It's just really hype. It really fits the level super well. I guess, yeah, it fits the mood. It's super hype. You're at the end of the game. Shit's kind of getting intense. I'm going to give it a pretty high A here. I think it's getting a high A. The A tier is getting kind of packed. We're definitely going to be taking out some of these A tiers and moving them around. All right, next up, The Doomeranger is the name of this track, which is Final Boss. S. Boonie. So the song's a little bit on the abrasive side, but it's not bad. Like not bad abrasive. Kind of bangs. Oh, the ending? Really, really good way to end off the track. I'm gonna be honest. It starts out really, really abrasive, which I think makes it a little hard to listen to right away. But I think once it grows on you, it's a pretty damn good track. I'm gonna put this at the top of A tier. I'm gonna be honest. I think this goes to the top of A tier. I think this is top of A tier. Almost even an S. Like, I almost want to put this at S. I think the abrasiveness works in its favor, you know? Next up, a song a lot of you probably haven't heard. Bonus Level. This is a very plain track. Very relaxing. Keep in mind, you've 100%ed the game, and you're at the end. This is what you hear. We're saying C, 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 C. Matt's saying S. Yeah, there's not a lot going on. It makes you really... There's a lot to the song that really makes you want more, but it's also really fitting considering it's supposed to be very relaxing. You've just, like, post 100% of the game. You've max percented the game at this point. And I think that's going to make it survive C tier. But I can't put it higher than a B. I'm going to have to put it in B. Bonus level, B. B for bonus. Next up, we're getting into the main time attacks. We have time attack 1, 2, and 3 coming up. And we're obviously starting with time attack 1. Featured in 2 Up. This is where it actually starts. A lot of didgeridoo. The most didgeridoo heavy track. Yo, but the electronic parts are going hard right now. Breaks. And then it ends and loops from there. Oh, we got spoilers. No. I think it's a banger. I'm going to agree with Very on this one. I'm going to agree with Rose as well. Seeing some Bs. I'm going to put it, I think it's a low A. I think it survives B. It's short, but it's sweet. Very much an A tier in my opinion. Next up, we have Time Attack 2. Featured in Rex Marks the Spot. So one thing that's making me not like this song, listen to the drums. Not too bad. I'm kind of mixed on this one. Sounds like it was recorded through a walkie-talkie. But yeah, we get the point. We get the point. I think it loops from there without too much variation. Time Attack 2. Dude, if the drums were better, I could put this higher. But there's like no percussion, and I love percussion. There's a little bit of hi-hat, but that's like it, dude. Putting it in C. I'm sorry. This might be lower than where I think other people would put it. I think it's a solid C. Okay, yeah. We only have 2 tracks left. 2 tracks left. Time Attack 3 and Ollie. This is Time Attack 3. As far as I'm concerned, if you guys have played Sly Cooper 2, there's a boss fight in the first chapter called Dimitri. This gives me Dimitri vibes, this Time Attack. Dude, I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, it doesn't come close to it. Just the, whatever instrument that is has the same vibe. Dude, it's getting boony. Yeah, this is getting booed off to boony. Goodbye. Goodbye, Time Attack 3. I think it's a well-fitting C. Super boring, bland, sad. All right, last up we have Ollie. So this track is a little bit special because it's 2 tracks. This is the octopus fight. Yeah, this kind of bangs. And yes, this part of the track is also a part of this. A lot of beat switches. And then, yeah, this part again. So that is the secret song in the main menu, but also the octopus boss fight. This is the only track I'm rating as a full track. The rest are kind of based off of what you hear in the game. For me, this is super controversial. I think this is an S because it has the bonus track from the main menu, which goes really hard, even though it doesn't like contextually fit after like the transition. And then you have the beginning of the track, which I personally love a lot. I want to put this in S, but I'm trying to think if I can justify it. You know what? I'll put it in A for now. We'll put it in A, and that's because it's time that we rearrange this list. Now having the full context of everything we just heard, I'm gonna move some stuff around. So I think suspect number 1 for me personally, probably some of the earlier tracks. I'm gonna say the best songs in the game are Walk, Bull's Pen, and then I'm gonna put Bridge above Outback. You know what? I think the S tier is perfect. Ollie's gonna move way up. Final Boss, I think we're gonna move this up to S tier. I mean, it barely didn't make the cut for S when we on the first pass. But in the context of all the music, it's going up to S. Okay, so main menu is going to go up the list as well. I'm actually going to put it right above Crest, actually. I'm going to put main menu top of A tier next to Ollie and Cast Crest. Time Attack 1 can go down, and then I'm going to put Rainbow Cliffs above the Boulder minigame. Let's listen to Snow real quick. We're going to move it above the Time Attack. I honestly have a hard time justifying the Time Attack being anywhere near the top or anywhere in A. So, yeah, you know what? I'm not really vibing. I think it goes down to B. We'll put it up here, kind of near the top of B. But it's feeling like a B. I think I'm feeling a B here, boys. I listened to Liar for like 2 seconds. We're gonna move Liar. It's pretty iconic, and I think that deserves to be above the Boulder minigame. What about Rainbow Cliffs? Do I put it above Rainbow Cliffs? No. Yeah, I think a Liar skips a couple. I think we're putting it up. Let's go to B tier. The making of trailer track. I think I'm gonna move it down 1. I think it's going below Ship. Yeah, the didgeridoo, I don't think it fits, man. I think it's way out of place, and that's why it deserves a B. But besides that, there are some good parts, so it's not below that. Cast Pass, yeah, still not a big Cast Pass fan. I'm sorry. I feel pretty solid on the speed tier. I think, you know, I think Ship is slightly better than the Time Attack. Some Time Attack 1 slander going on right now. But besides that, this fits pretty well, I want to say. Dude, this is about to be my most controversial YouTube video ever. I want to move this up, but I also want to sacrifice.
I want to sacrifice part of the B tier.
So let's see. And you know what? I'm going to put the making of track in C. Yeah, see, the issue with Sly Fight is that it doesn't have like a lot of replayability. You know what? It's going below Cast Pass. I can't justify putting Cast Pass below Sly Fight. Sly Fight's actually getting moved down too. I'm gonna say it's bottom of B tier. Yeah, dude, a making of went from like top of B tier all the way to C, dude. Just the re-listen really changed my mind on it. Let's give Beyond the Black Stump one more chance. let's give some of the Boony tier tracks one more chance. So, we're gonna move it up. We're going to move it up. I think I was way too harsh on it. Beyond the Black Stump, I think is the best C track. It does suffer from the boring illness, but I'm gonna say it's top of C, almost B. Where is Rex Marks? I'm gonna give Rex Marks another chance as well. You know what, guys? This is about to get... I don't think anyone's going to expect this, but this is going all the way to the top of B. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it beats Ship, but it's going to the top of B. I think I was way too harsh on this. I'm gonna be honest. I think I was way too harsh. We're moving it all the way up. Also, I'm gonna bring Ollie down to, I want to bring Ollie down to, like, I'm gonna bring it down a lot, actually. Ollie's going to go under Liar. Also, let's move this up here and then move this here. Okay. I think we have a definitive tier list. This is my definitive tier list. I think if I put some more time into it, I would change my opinion. But I think this is where it's gonna stay. Yeah, we have Walk, Bull's Pen, Bridge. I mean, absolute bangers. Like, just really good tracks. And then at the very bottom, we have the obvious ones. We have Outback Time Attack 3. I'm actually gonna put Diving Minigame above Sly Fight. Sly Fight kind of getting the cold shoulder in this tier list. But besides that, I think it's all pretty solid. I think I agree with most of this. I love Stump. I'm so sorry. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it to him. Sly Fight. I'm just not a big Sly Fight fan. I'm sorry. Okay, this is it, though. This is the most I can change my mind, I would say, on this tier list. This is it. This is the ending. Walk leading us. Main menu A. Shipwrecks leading B. Sly Fight, definitive C. And at the very bottom, we have the Outback Time Attack for the terrible amount of looping. And Time Attack 3, because it just sounds bad. It just sounds bad. I'll admit it. But that's the tier list, boys. Hope you loved it. Hope you enjoyed this content. And I think it's time we run some 100%. I think it's 100 time.